So, what? How I found out my ex girlfriend was cheating with our friend's aunt. It's crazy work.
So, story time about how I found out my ex girlfriend was cheating on me with our friend's aunts. So, let's get into it.
Oh, your
So, a little bit of
friends.
background on everybody in this story. I'm not going to do too much of like a backstory on this because it's not needed. Her and I were in a very healthy relationship. We were together for about a year. It was like two red flags in the beginning. She had a previous friend that she was with sexually, and I didn't like her hanging out with the girl. There was about two times where she lied about where she was at and she was with the girl. Those were the only red flags that I found in the beginning. So, moving past that, we'll give everyone their names. So, my ex girlfriend, I'm just going to call her my ex girlfriend, and she had a best friend. We're going to call her R. We're going to call her R. And then she had a friend, we're going to call him D. And these were basically her two friends that she introduced me to. And I built my own friendship with them because they were always with her. To the point where we were all traveling together. Like, they went on my birthday trips, went to Miami together, Vegas, Ocean City. Like, we were all like a friend group. So, I have my little notes over here so I don't forget anything. So, our relationship was very healthy up until her birthday, which was last May. And at that time, she was stressed out. We were both having car issues. And I was
Oh,
helping
that
her. I
one.
tried my best. Like, I remember her battery on her car died one day. I bought her a new battery. And I just noticed a change in her. And, she was so stressed out that it was starting to affect me mentally. And this time of year, where it was leading to was already hard for me. So, I noticed that, but I just rubbed it off. And let me put on some lip gloss while I'm telling the story. So I just kind of like, you know, I just ignored the fact that she was being mean to me. It was a time where she was really stressed out, and she needed something, and I came and bought it to her, and I actually like pulled out some money out the bank. I think it was like $60 to help her out with what was going on, and I bought her favorite snack, and she ended up throwing the snack back at me when I got there. She was just treating me like shit. This
Damn.
was the beginning of the end. So her
Huh?
and I, that's what was going on. As time went on, we're starting to approach my mom's death day and my mom's birthday. And this is when my depression sinks in pretty much every year. My mom's death day is in July, her birthday is in August. It's back to back. So, as soon as it started getting warm outside, our friend D, he has a pool in his backyard, right? So, at this point, everyone wants to go to the pool. And I have two friends of my own who wanted to go to the pool as well. And I told them, I said, I'm in this really bad depression. I don't want to go to the pool. You guys can go. The one friend, we're going to call her M. She was a friend of mine. And she basically said that she didn't feel comfortable going without me because they were my friends and my girlfriend. And I told her, I was like, no, like, you're going to be with my girlfriend. Like, go, you'll be fine. Like, everyone, we've all hung out before. Like, you don't need me there. So my two friends go over to the pool. And this started becoming in, like, an everyday thing. Everybody would be at the pool. My ex-girlfriend, R, the guy D, is his pool. My
Oh,
friend
you gotta,
M,
gotta
and
be
then
there.
my other friend. We're not going to give her a name because she's a real one. You know who you are. This story doesn't really have anything to do with her, but no, that's my bitch, that's my bestie. So they were all going to the pool. And I just never went, to the point where everybody would ask my ex-girlfriend, like, where's your girlfriend? Where's Asia? And I don't know what she would say. I wasn't there. And my two friends that were there, they, they would drink a lot. And I don't think they were very much aware of what was going on. Oop, I didn't say the girl name. My friend M, I
I
had a
was finna
feeling that
say.
she knew what was going on.
I was finna
So,
say.
everyone's at the pool, everyone's doing good, having fun. I'm just depressed. I'm going through it. When I tell you, my girlfriend know about all this, and she didn't have anything to say about anything. She wasn't there. She started being very distant. She just would disappear, like, all the time. So she would still come over, but I just started noticing we would be together all the time. Started noticing that she wouldn't come around, and she told me that she was going through it, and sometimes she wants to be alone. She doesn't want to be with me every day. Like, cool, whatever. So, after I go into this depression, her and I are on and off. Like, I'm telling her, like, I don't feel like you're here for me. Like, you know what I mean? I just feel like you just want to be at the pool all the time. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not here for you. She would apologize. and we'll get back together. We were literally on and off, like, on and off all summer, to the point where I remember one time I didn't see her for like 4 days, to the point where I just decided to block her. I block her. She ends up emailing me. She's like, oh my God, please unblock me. I'm so sorry. Like, please give me another chance. This, that, and third. I unblocked her. We fixed it. You know what I mean? She came over and she tried to spend time with me, which she did. She spent time with me. So around her friend R's birthday, we went out to dinner. And I ended up filming a YouTube video with a guy. I wanted to make some content. I wanted to get in my content creator bag. Which she was never really supportive of, by the way. She thought it was a joke. She never thought she never thought any of it. She didn't want to take my pictures sometimes. Like, I had a girlfriend and I didn't have anyone to take my pictures. I had to buy a tripod. So she just was never supportive of that. So I make this YouTube video with the guy, and the whole time that I'm making the YouTube video, she's calling over and over again, to the point where I couldn't even make the video.
Oh, she wanted
and
them.
The guy's like, is she okay? I'm like, she just really, like, possessive. Like, she's fine. So in the middle of the video, my ex-girlfriend just pops up, knocks on the door, and she's just watching.
She wanted them.
And we're wrapping up the video. The guy is so uncomfortable that I'm filming with. He just leaves. Like, he just like, all right, I'm gonna edit it, and when I post it, I'll let you know. So at this point, we're at dinner for her friend R's birthday, and the video drops. And I show her the video, and the clickbait was a picture of me blowing a kiss at him, and then me like this kissing the guy, but not really on his face.
She tripped out.
But you know how YouTube is. Like, that's how you get your clicks. That's how you get your views. When I tell you we're at dinner, she starts going off on me. She was like, I can't believe you did this. I'm really uncomfortable with this video. Who is this guy? Just, like, belittling me in front of the whole table. Like, and we're going at it. And I'm like, I'm taking an Uber home because this is just getting weird. And that was a pretty bad argument that we had, to the point where I Ubered home and she was outside my door all night trying to get in. And then when I let her in, I'm sleeping, I hear her just watching the video. She just kept rewatching this YouTube video over and over, and she was really, like, hurt by it. So I asked the guy to take the video down, which he did, and she still was like, no, I want to rewatch it. I can't believe you did that. Why would you tell him to take it down? And I'm like, which one do you want? Like, what do you want? You want the video still up, or you want it down? Like, what do you want? And I even apologized to her. I was like, I didn't know that me fake kissing him was going to be a problem. I did everything I was supposed to do in that situation, and she still wasn't satisfied. So
yeah, they
were just like, she was just mad. So after this, I kind of like distanced myself from like pretty much everybody. And I found out through the grapevine that my ex-girlfriend and her friend R would, like, when they were just together, just the two of them, they would just laugh at me. They would laugh about my situation, my financial situation, my car situation, and my mental health situation. They will ride by my house and say, oh, Asia's car's still there. She doesn't do nothing all day. They were just literally, my girlfriend at the time was literally laughing at me. And I found out this because the girl R, even though she was making fun of me, I guess she felt bad for where my mental space was. And she reached out to one of my friends and she said, can you check on Asia? So I talked to my friend and I'm like, well, why did she reach out to you? That's weird. So I tell my girlfriend, I was like, you know, your friend R, she reached out to my friend and said, check on me. Do you know anything about this? So my girlfriend proceeds to send me pictures of her and R, and the way she made the screenshots look was like R was the one laughing at me. Like, she was like, oh, Asia needs help. She's lost her mind, just going in on me, right? And of course, the way my ex-girlfriend screenshotted it, it had nothing that she was saying in it. It's like no way that she's just on this phone talking about me by herself. No, y'all were both laughing at me. So when I found this out, I went ballistic. When I tell you I went ballistic, I started texting R all these things. Like, I chewed her up, sending her audio messages for hours. I said, you don't know what I'm going through for you to make fun of me. Have you lost your mother? Have you gone through what I went through? I had to go through chemotherapy. You know what I mean? I was diagnosed with a rare disorder where I had to get chemo, get a bone marrow transplant, and you're making fun of me? Hold on, guys. Meet me at part 2. Hey guys, so story time about
damn, they're kind of treacherous for that.
Okay guys, so part 2 of how I found out my ex-girlfriend was cheating on me with our friend's aunt.
Yeah, they hella treacherous.
So At this point, you know, I'm chewing up our bad. Like when I tell you I bought all her skeletons out the closet and I cleared her.
I mean,
with receipts and everything. I said, if you ever open your mouth about me again, I'm going to embarrass you publicly. So you should keep your mouth shut. So R hits me back and she's like, you don't know what your own girlfriend been saying about you. She was like, you think I was just saying them things alone? No, your girlfriend used to ride by your house and laugh that you was home all day, that you don't do nothing with your life, that you sit at home depressed and all I do is worry about her. She was saying all I do is clock her. Because when my ex-girlfriend started being distant, I would call her all the time, like, where are you, where are you, where are you? She turned her location off. Where are you? So when I would do that, her and her friend would laugh. She was like, all I see you do is worry about what I do all day. Worry about what my girlfriend's doing is crazy, right? So
yeah, your significant
other.
So
after her friend R told me that, I'm going off. You know, my ex-girlfriend pulled up. She sees what's going on in the messages. Because when I go off on people, I make group chats. I don't just text you. No, I make a group chat so everyone can see me embarrassing you. You push me there. So I made a group chat with R and my ex-girlfriend. I just dragged her because I want my ex-girlfriend to see this too. You know what I mean? See how your friend's talking to me. So my ex-girlfriend pulls up. She was like, oh my God, I'm sorry that you're going at it with my friend. Like, it wasn't supposed to be this way. So she's like, I really want to take you somewhere. She's like, maybe we should just go walk by the riverfront. Like, she's so bad because she hasn't been spending no time with me. She's like, please, let me walk by the riverfront with you. Let me just take you to get something to eat. So she's driving, and I'm just crying in anger the whole time. And when I tell you I'm going at it in her car, like, I am tweaking, I'm crying. I'm like, y'all don't know what it's like. Y'all haven't been in my shoes. Like, y'all didn't lose anybody close to you.
Yeah, you tripping out, yeah.
Make fun of me like this. And the look on my ex-girlfriend's face should have told me everything I needed to know. Like, she felt so bad. She saw me crying and sending audio messages to her friend. She felt so bad, and she's rubbing my back. She's like, I'm so sorry that this is happening. And I'm like, why does she look so sorry right now if her friend was the one saying this stuff?
Yeah.
But this is before that. This is before Art even responded and told me that they were both talking. So at this point, I'm like, take me home. I get home. Finally, I start getting some responses from Art. Art's like, yeah, you're coming at me, but guess what your girlfriend been doing all summer? I said, what? What has she been doing? Mind you, my girlfriend's right next. My ex-girlfriend's right next to me. I'm sorry if I keep mixing up ex-girlfriend and girlfriend, but it's the same person. She's sitting next to me right here. And I said, what has she been doing? And I'm quiet. Mind you, we're in the group chat, so she can see it. She's like, yeah. She was like, all the times you be mad that she don't come see you and you think she's with me, you think she's at the pool. She's fucking on somebody. She's messing with somebody. Ooh. And at this point, I look at her and she starts flinching. She's like, I'm waiting for you to hit me. And my heart broke right there into pieces. Like, I never thought that's what she was doing. I never thought that's what she was doing. Never. So at this point, my ex-girlfriend, she's like, she doesn't know what to say. She's like, well, we're just friends. I don't do nothing with the girl. Like, you know, like, we're just friends. Like, we're not doing anything. And so I texted in the group chat, asked my friend, I said, so has she been sleeping with this girl? R's like, yeah. She showed me videos of them having sex. Like, she's with this girl every day.
God
like,
damn.
They smoke together. They do everything together.
Niggas be that loose with it.
And I'm like, bro, you've been emailing me. You've been popping up at my crib. You get mad when I do this, that, and the third. All this, and you've been talking to another woman. So at this point, my ex-girlfriend hops up out the bed. She's walking to her car. She's like, I'm about to go address R, because why would she make up lies and tell you this stuff? I'm talking about lies. You just said that this girl is real. She's like, but I'm not sleeping with her. Why would she ever do that? So then she goes to her car, and I stop myself. I stop her from driving off. I put myself in the front of her car. I'm like, tell me the truth. Have you been sleeping with her? She's like, all I did was play with her. You know, I have to censor myself because we're on TikTok, but use your brain. So I'm like, so you did. She's like, she just pulls off. So she's pulling off and she's just going to her friend's house.
Y'all got two innings. Foreplay is it, ain't it?
You know, like what word can I use? Where TikTok won't be in this video. She wants to rumble with her friend, her own best friend. She wants to rumble her friend for telling me the truth. So what I do, I get in my car and I follow her to her friend's house. I see her stop for gas. I said, period. So I'm gonna make it to the friend house first. Mind you, the friend lived down the street. So I get there. Pull up at our house. Our immediately texted the group chat. She's like, if y'all try to come at me, I'm gonna call the cops. This, that, and the third. Oh, you're gonna call the cops after you was talking crap about me all summer. So at that point, I'm outside and I get the truth. What I think is the truth. I get the truth, and I have videos of everything, y'all.
So what you want to hear?
She's like,
What you think you want to hear?
She's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, where does the girl live? My ex-girlfriend's like, the girl lives in my neighborhood. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I did you like this. Going through what you're going through. You've been about this girl. I need to know everything about this girl. Like, I want to know everything because I want to make sure your story is straight. Because I know you're lying about everything. She's like, the girl lives in my neighborhood. I was like, does the girl know about me? She says, yes, the girl knows about you. Set me off immediately. I hate a side chick that knows about the main chick. Mind you, some of you may not consider this cheating because her and I were on and off. Call it what you want, but either way, it was messed up. All this was messed up. So at this point, I'm like, does the girl know about me? She's like, yeah. And then her friend R says, yeah, when you called her crying the other day, she hung up the phone, called the side chick, and they were laughing at you. When I tell you I went off, I started drenching my girlfriend in some kind of juice that I had. I just started drenching her in juice. I'm tweaking. And so they leave. That's the end of that. And her friend R apologizes to me. She's like, I don't know why she was doing this to you all summer. I don't know. I said, so have you met the girl R? She's like, yeah, we all hang out. So whole time you texting me, telling my son, I love you, I want to be with you. I'm sorry that you're going through what you're going through, but y'all are all hanging out. Mind you, y'all are smoking. I bought my ex-girlfriend this pack of lighters with my face on it. Do you know they was smoking with my lighters? Do y'all know they was smoking with the lighters with my face on it? The girl did not care that I existed. The girl did not care that I was hurting. The girl did not care about nothing that was going on.
Yeah,
she did not care. So
that's stuff you don't notice in the
notes.
beginning, so, but you definitely in hindsight,
I was trying to make it my business to find out who this girl was. I'm like, bruh, ain't no way. Like, my girlfriend has been with a whole nother girl all summer, and I've been here depressed, mourning my mother.
That's foul.
This, that, and the third, going through financial challenges, going through everything. And whole time I'm thinking, I thought you was at the pool all summer. You was never at the pool. You was with another girl the whole summer. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So like, I didn't, every day I'm sitting there texting her like, you're dirty. Like, I'm putting her in her place. But you know, with these type of situations, you have to leave it alone. Like, you texting them how much they hurt you, that doesn't get you anywhere. But I still felt the need to do it. So at this point, I need to find out who the girl is. So the girl in my old story time, the one that got me pepper sprayed, I wasn't talking to her at the time. I called her up, and I'm like, girl, I'm going through
find that one.
I need you right now. She's like, come grab me. Mind you, we ain't talking a year. Come grab her from Philly.
That's
how. We're sitting outside my ex-girlfriend's house.
Philadelphia?
For 2 nights. And I never see the girl. She said that the girl she was cheating on me with lived in her neighborhood. So I'm like, bro, like, I'm just like, where is this girl at? I don't see her nowhere. Like, I would expect to see her coming out the apartment. So while I'm sitting outside the apartment complex, I call R. I'm like, yeah, so what building does she live in? Because R is stupid, by the way, y'all. Her friend R, she's a dummy. Yeah. So I call R, and I'm like, yeah, so what building is it? R is
I don't even know. I can know that.
You can get anything out of R. Mind you, R was still lying to me at this time.
R for everybody,
I got a picture of your private area. I said to my ex-girlfriend, I said, I will expose you. My job would never do that. That is illegal, by the way. It's like revenge porn or something like that.
Bitches still do it.
But I threatened her.
Bitches do it every day, B.
Kitty cat to the group chat with her friend R. I said,
Fun fact.
I got several pictures. I said,
just happened to somebody the other day. Straight on Facebook. Butt cheeks. And text messages.
Guys, so part 2 of how I found out my ex-girlfriend was cheating on me.
Yeah, that just happened the other day. That's crazy. Small world.
I left off in part 2 about how I'm just trying to figure out who the girl is. I want to know why you was on the phone laughing about me. Like, summer, you knew what I was going through and you still opened your legs for my girlfriend. Like, what? Like, and we were on and off. Yes, we were. But the majority of the summer, we were on. We were on. Like, very much on. Like, very much, I have text messages. Like, I have a lot of text messages from her from the summertime. We were together. So, at that point, no one's giving me what I need to know. So I'm like, something's not right. I'm sending out messages to my ex-girlfriend saying, if you don't tell me who it is, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. They are not budging, and I just couldn't figure out why. Why was nobody budging? Like nobody was budging about anything, right? So at this point, I go to sleep and I have a dream from my mom. My mom comes to me in my dreams, and in this dream, my mom says, we're gonna call this girl S. She was like, call S and see what she has to say. So I wake up in the morning, I text S. So this girl S she was my friend. She was my friend too. But her and R were together sexually at the time. And they decided to be just friends. And I ended up meeting S. And S ended up being really, really cool. And I got her number. We would talk every now and again. You know what I mean? So my mom told me call S, which was weird because I don't talk to S that much. Like I said, she's kind of like a friend of a friend type of thing. So I text S. As soon as I open my eyes, I text S. I'm like, hey, I have a question. So then I end up going to work, and S calls me. She's not really a texter, and I like her. I love S. Like, if you're watching this, girl, love you, okay? Love you down, okay? So I'm at work, and I sit in the little break room. S calls me, and I'm telling her, like, what's going on between her and my girlfriend. She was like, this is weird. She was like, I was at the pool a couple times, and I kept asking where you were. She was like, I was at R's house one time, and your girlfriend was there, and I asked them where you were, and they started laughing. She was like, she told everybody that y'all weren't together. Y'all broke up a while ago. I'm like, really? Really? So that's what she was doing. And she was like, yeah. She was like, because, ever since she started dating Dee's aunt, everything just got weird. I'm like, she's dating Dee's aunt? If you guys don't remember who Dee is our friend with the pool. So she's like, you didn't know? I said, no. So the girl the whole time is Dee's aunt? She was like, yeah. She was like, but just make sure first. I gotta go. I have to go. I'll call you back. She had let the kid out the bag. So she was automatically off.
It's up now. Only took 3 parts.
She thought I knew. And she
only took 3 parts.
They were together.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Mind you.
Yeah.
Dee's aunt is like 35.
Yeah.
At the time, I'm 26. My ex-girlfriend is 25.
But y'all was over by then, though.
This girl is like 35 years old.
But y'all was over by then, though.
So I'm like, that's why nobody was budging. That's when I was saying, if you don't tell me who it is, it's going to be a problem. Nobody wanted to tell me because...
Oh, well, I mean, you want closure at that point.
So off rip, I'm like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I started going off at work so bad. I started going off. So at this point, I call R. Mind you, I still think that the girl is living in. The girl lives in.
Because I'll go off for everybody.
I'm sitting outside. I call R. I say, yeah. So who's the girl that we call her auntie now? That's what her name is. So I'm like, yeah. Tell me who my ex-girlfriend been cheating on me with. She's like, oh my God, I'm not telling you, Asia, like you keep asking. And I was like, is it Dee's aunt? She's like, no. She's like, no, that's not who it is. This and the third. So I started asking her more questions. And she was like, no, because when we was at the pool, this and the third, no, it's not her. Bruh, she gave it up. Just me being as smart as I am, she had gave it up.
Nah, D just done.
Like just the little
R just done. I said D. R just done.
To what I was asking, I knew that that's who it was. At this point, I'm hot. I'm hot because Dee's aunt knows who I am. Sorry, y'all. My phone just fell down completely. But, so I'm hot because she knows who I am. I met her twice, and the vibe was always off. So I'm like, yo, like, she did that? Like, she really did this? So at this point, like, I'm like, I need to talk to her. Because, girl, you know exactly who I am. You know what I was going through. You laughing at me, smoking with my lighter. Like, what do y'all think I am? Who do y'all think I am?
Yeah,
that I'm
y'all
just
think
a
I'm a
pushover?
bitch.
That y'all can do anything
y'all
y'all
think I'm a
want to
bitch,
me,
don't you?
and it's just gonna fly.
Think I'm a bitch?
Like, who do y'all really think that I am?
You think I'm a bitch?
So at this point, I'm staking out the
I know
girl's
that.
house. The apartment. She not coming outside. I'm like, bro, like I haven't seen her. They said she live over here, but I haven't seen her. So at this point, I have to call S back, and I need more information. S basically tells me that all this started at the pool. The pool that I was not going to. All this started. These aunts started coming out to the pool. keep in mind, y'all, remember I told you I had 2 friends that was attending the pool as well? Called both of them immediately. Both of them said that they did not know. They never saw anything weird.
I bet they didn't.
They don't know anything about it. And I'm like, how did my ex-girlfriend do this? To the point where everybody knew except for my 2 friends, right? So, my one friend that I'm still best friends with till today, she didn't know. And the reason I know that she didn't know is because how she rolled for me when I found out.
Selective reasoning.
Also, we have a really bad drinking problem. So I know for a fact that she was just
There you
probably
go.
vibing
Selective reasoning at its
He has a big
finest.
house. Well, it's not big, but he has a good sized house. So, you know, they could have been in different parts, whatever.
Damn,
And y'all
I'm
can say
getting
that
out
I'm
the
making excuses for this friend.
Chilling.
I really feel like she didn't know. Now, the other friend,
Yeah, I sure am.
M,
I made
she
them say
knew,
you.
and I know that she knew. But at the time, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt that I'm giving my other friend, right? So I called M. M is like, well, I didn't know about it. She was like, I just didn't know. She was like, how did they do that without us knowing? She's like, this is all weird. So I asked her, I was like, do you know where Dee's aunt lives at? Like, do you have any idea? Because they're telling me that she lives in my ex-girlfriend's neighborhood. She supposedly lives in the building next to her. You know what M tells me? M said they lied to you. She don't live over there. She lives in town near me. She was like, because apparently, like, R be at her house and her nephew D, they both had crushes on my friend M. So at one point, they had invited M over. They was like, we're at D's aunt's house. Do you want to come over and hang with us? And she said, no, I don't want to hang with y'all. Because she wasn't attracted to them. And she just didn't want to be a part. She knew that they liked her. She didn't want to be a part of it.
But she went over there though.
She was like, no. She was like,
But she
they
went
lied to
over
you.
there, though.
She don't live over there. She lives over here. I'm like, wow.
Y'all be killing me. Just say you
I'm
went.
like,
You was
can find
thirsty.
out more
You wanted it.
information? Immediately off Rick.
Didn't do
I
nothing,
don't
but
involve
you was
this here. She was like, that's all I
finna
know.
get a
That's
check.
all I know.
Finna get a
I'm like,
try.
bet. Still
You
not
get a taste.
thinking. Like, how would she? Like, how would R and D be asking her to come over and chill randomly to their aunt's house? How did she get a part of the friend group?
Yeah.
M knew. M knew. And I know she did. And I'll tell y'all, we'll get to that part, how I know that she knew. So, at this point, I'm like, this is why every time I stake out my ex-girlfriend's apartment, I don't see the girl. The girl don't live over there. The girl live in a whole nother part of town.
You stake it out?
So at this point, I call my ex-girlfriend, and every time she answered the phone, she started off with, I'm sorry. But I get past that because I don't want to hear your apologies. I chew her up every time I call her. Call her disgusting, dirty, whatever I got to say.
But you call
and
him
I said,
back,
for the
though.
last time I want to talk to this girl. She knows so much about me. I need to talk to her. I want to make sure your stories match up. I want to make sure that this wasn't going on for longer than what it was. Because at this point, y'all played in my face. I need more information, and you're a liar. So let me talk to the girl.
You can't let it go.
She's like, no, I'm not going to let you talk to her. I deleted her number. I don't have her number anymore. She just kept telling me she deleted this girl number. Like, girl, you're lying. You did not delete her number. So at this point, fast forward, I say like 2 weeks. I still don't have enough information. Like, and I'm starting to like move on, but I'm still so messed up mentally because of everything that I was going through and her doing this to me. It really hurt me, y'all. Like, when I tell y'all, it broke my heart. Like, this really, really broke me. Like, this affected me forever.
Looking like she about to cry.
Getting through this today, but meet me at part 4.
She been doing that
So
for
I
like a
left
while.
off in parts 2 about how I'm just trying to. Okay, so I believe this is part 4. So I was saying that 2 weeks later, I just don't have the information that I need to talk to this girl. Like, no one's letting me talk to her. So at this point, I want to pull up to where the pool is at. I called M. M was like, D don't even live over there no more. D live with the aunt now. He moved in with the aunt. Like, D just moved. Like, he lived, mind you, where the girl M said that the side chick lived at, it's kind of like near, because M said that the cheater lived near her, and M don't live far from me. So I'm thinking, like, this girl, she gotta live somewhere near me. She gotta live somewhere close by me. Like, it can't be that hard to find. So at this point, one day I'm getting my nails done, and my ex-girlfriend calls me, or I called her, I don't remember, but I'm going off of her per usual. Whenever I get on the phone with her, snapping. You're disgusting. I let you know every day you're disgusting for what you did to me. right? So at this point, she calls me. I'm getting my nails done. She's driving. She's leaving work, and I see her. Like I hear her get out the car, and I hear her go inside it somewhere. And
home?
I hear a kid in the background. I'm like, where is she?
Yeah,
at?
she home. She at home.
All I hear her say is, "You want to talk to her, right?" She puts her on the phone,
Daddy.
and I have my conversation with this 35-year-old woman. And I'm
Same
gonna tell you
age.
exactly how this conversation went. So
Thought I had a boogie.
she's like, "Hello." She has this really sweet voice. You can tell she's putting it on.
Yeah, fake it.
So I'm like, "Hello." I'm like, "Yeah." So tell me exactly how long you and my ex-girlfriend been together. She was like, "It started this summer, and I'm in love with her." You start off the conversation with that. I'm still being nice and cordial. So she telling me, she's like, "Yeah, your girlfriend just didn't know how to tell you that it was over. It been over, mamas. It's been over." She called me mamas. She's like, "It been over." She's like, "She just didn't know how to tell you." This is the phone. She's like, I don't know. Like, it's over between y'all. Y'all weren't even together that long.
I need one of them.
I was like, so you know everything that I've been going through. She's like, yeah. She was like,
thing that they be using.
Y'all weren't together that long. Imagine being with a girl for 5 years and she's telling me about her experience. I said, girl, I don't care. So she just not giving me what I need. Like, she just basically trying to gaslight me into believing my relationship was over already. I said, I have emails, I have text messages. Our relationship was not over. She was like, yeah, I was right next to her while she was emailing you. I said, give the phone back to my ex-girlfriend. I said, put me on speaker. I said, wasn't you just telling me the other day that you wanted me back? That I look way better than this new woman? That she's not all that? And that I forgot to tell y'all, when I found out that it was Dee's aunt, my ex-girlfriend told me that she was with the girl for money. The 35-year-old woman has all this money and she buys her everything she wants. She takes her to dinner, she buys her sneakers, outlets.
Every day outside.
She said on the phone, she's like, yeah, we've been going on dates and we have sex every day, all day. And I hear my ex-girlfriend in the background, like, stop lying to her. My ex-girlfriend just in the back trying to, like, fact check her. When this girl's really speaking facts, like she's telling the truth, like she's definitely telling the truth about some stuff. You can tell.
Bitch really butt hurt you.
I don't even know why I still had this stuff in my ear, but
yeah.
At this point, my nails are done. The lady is doing my nails, and I'm like, hurry up, I got somewhere to be. So at this point, I'm still on the phone with my ex-girlfriend, and I say, hold on, hang up the phone, call my friend up in Philly, the one from the pepper spray story, and y'all know how she get down because y'all seen she's rowdy. Y'all see how she get down, even though we're not friends no more, and she's off. She get down. So I speed into Philly, speed in the car. You can hear my car gassing it. I'm on the phone. She's like, at this point when I call her back and I'm going to Philly, I'm in tears. Oh, let's rewind a little bit. Before I got in the car to go to Philly, I came back here to change my clothes and, grab everything that I needed. And I remember, guess who called me after my nails were done? Guess who called my phone?
The old lady.
D called me apologizing. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. I need to go back a little bit. When I found out that it was D's aunt, I called my two friends that was going to the pool. The one friend, M, was the one that gave me the information saying that she lived close by, right? So I called my friend that's still my best friend till today, the one that didn't know. Yeah. And I told her off rip she was on that. She said, yeah, I'm about to text D now and see what I can find out. So she texted D and she said, yeah, so is Asia's ex-girlfriend or Asia's girlfriend, whatever y'all want to call it, dating your aunt? He says, no, I don't know, no. They're not dating. That's weird, right? So then, like I said, 2 weeks go by, blah, 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 talk to the girl on the phone, get my nails done, come upstairs. D calls me. D off rip says, I'm sorry, Asia. I didn't know that y'all were still together. She was like, this is messed up. He said, I'm in the house right now, and I heard y'all upstairs on the phone. It was on speaker, and I know you're hurt. He was like, just please let it go. He was like, please. He was like, and then while I'm on the phone with him, I hear my ex-girlfriend in the back laughing. Like max volume, just keep her and auntie. We call her auntie, by the way. Let me just put that out there. The 35-year-old woman that my ex-girlfriend was cheating on me with, her name is Auntie. That's what we call her.
So because I thought she was legit somebody auntie.
I'm like, how can she be up there laughing and she just got off the phone with me and I was crying after talking to Auntie?
I had to stop that one that time. Yeah, they call her auntie because she old. I just this whole time I just was like, who auntie is she? She is like, she's just old. She's just the auntie's age. God damn.
So at this point, I punched my wall so hard and on
Oh,
the
you
phone
jerk,
with Mr.
Kyle.
D. He's like, please don't hurt yourself.
She done
D.
did
He's
that
like,
like 3 times.
I said,
It's
where do you
like,
live
why she
at?
keep making that face
He's
when she
like,
say we call her
I can't
auntie?
tell you that. I can't tell you. Mind you, he's soft. He is soft, like Brent Fayez, Bryson Tiller type of guy. So he's like, yeah,
Oh, he's
please,
sassy.
please don't hurt yourself. Just let it go. I can't tell you.
Don't.
I'm sorry. Hang up the phone with him. Then I get in the car, like I said, and at this point now I'm on the way to go pick up my friend. So I'm going to pick up my friend, and my ex-girlfriend calls me back. And at this point, I'm blacking. When I tell you I'm in the car blacking while I'm driving, and she's like, I never wanted you to be this upset. I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to yourself. That's the reason why I didn't break up with you. But I thought we were over. I said, say that to the text message that you was texting me or something that we was not over. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying right now? At this
Damn,
point,
girl, you soft.
I pick up my friend.
You need to
My
harden
other
up.
friend, the one that I told y'all I'm still friends with till today, the one that was at the pool too. She called me. She's like, I'm gonna meet you at your house.
Oh, they know y'all come with that bad mace.
I said, bet. We on that at this point.
That bad mace a game changer.
Like,
Don't give my girls some hell. I might get me some shit.
I want to know what happened. I know
Yeah,
what
they got their bad mace to stop you.
I know everything that happened. I got all my information.
All I need
That's
see-
time for you to like see what the repercussions
All I need
are
to see
for
that
having sex
little orange
and being
mist.
with someone who is in a relationship. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you exactly what happens when you're a home wrecking order. Okay.
Yeah.
So at this point, like I said, this is my friend. I make it back here, back to
Let's get
Delaware.
y'all.
And I pull up to my house. I back into the parking spot. My other friend, this is my
Bitch.
girl.
Yeah, bitch.
She in her
Yeah.
car. She hop in there. She got some people with her. We fill up my car. Everybody look at me like,
what
so
about
you
me?
doing?
What
You don't know
about
where
me?
she live at? I'm like, yeah, we're gonna find it though.
What am I said?
I'm like, it can't be too far. I put the key in the ignition, pull off. Went down a few blocks. Then, for some odd reason, it was this one block next to me. The light is red, so I would have to go across the intersection, and then the block goes up. It's a little bit of a hill. I don't know what it was. My mother was like, turn down that block. I turned down that block, and there it was like, ah. There my ex-girlfriend car go right there. But I had to make sure it was her car, right? Had to make sure. So I look, it's her car. I can tell by certain things that it's her car. Mind you, it took me about 7 minutes to find this girl house through the strength of the Lord, through the strength of my mother. I see the girl. I don't know, mind you, I don't know which house is hers.
That's on your
All
ass.
I know is that my ex-girlfriend, like the way the street was, my ex-girlfriend was parked right here. And it's houses on this side. I don't know which house is hers, but we on the block. At this point, park my car down yonder. You gotta do certain stuff.
Yeah, you can't see.
I'm not gonna get into exactly what I did.
You know, no fade, no case.
Like to make sure that I was far enough from the house.
Yeah.
But I parked far, put my car in the cut, whatever.
No face, no case.
Immediately, everybody, it's 5 of us, I believe, like 4 or 5. Meet me at part 5.
Yeah, God,
Okay. So I believe this is part 4.
I want that the biomates get used. Usually these type of situations, it's gonna be like a big orange mist popping up somewhere. Ooh, that biomates, boy. Like I'm gonna give my girl some. I'm probably gonna give myself some. I'm charged to whiten everything. God dang.
So I was saying, okay. So like I said, part 5. We're on the girl block, right? We're on the girl block. And at this point, we don't know what house it is, but we all start calling my ex-girlfriend, come outside and bring her with you. My ex-girlfriend blocked us all, blocked all our numbers. We outside, we start yelling, come outside, come outside. We don't know which house it is. Whichever house it is, come outside. Nobody comes outside.
That's my boy do.
I'm like, bet. We leave, hit the liquor store, come back. At this point, I'm calling her friend R. I'm like, R, come out the house. You here too, I bet. Y'all a little friend group, right? Everybody come outside. R's like, well, I'm not there right now. She's like, you need to leave. They're probably inside having fun without you. You look stupid. I said, I look stupid? Bet. I said, come on, y'all. I get in my car and I pull up to our house because I made it clear to everybody. Once I found out who it was, who Auntie was, I made it clear to everybody, whoever knew, you owe me a fade. I don't care who you are. I told my friend that I'm still friends with till today, that applies to everybody. Anybody who knew what was going on owes me a fade. So I pull up to our house, which happens to be a block away from Auntie's house.
Talk about you didn't know.
So I get to our house, she don't come outside. She's threatening to call the cops, the senator. Like, you're a stud. Like, you're a dyke. Like,
hey, the studs be the most feminine one when it comes to that. They ain't trying to fight.
Saying all that, but you can't come outside. She don't come outside. I pull back up to Auntie crib, park my car. Guess who drives by in their car?
Oh girl.
Guess who drives I'm sitting. I didn't get out the car yet. I'm still parked near Auntie house. Guess who drives by, y'all? M.
Yeah.
M drives by in her car.
Oh.
Off rip, I try to wave her down. Like, come on, be a part of this. Like, we found out where she lived at. Come on now. Mind you, I didn't even peep. M lives down the block too.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It was just so much going on in my head. I didn't realize where I was at. M lives right over here, and R lives. They all live like a block away from each other. And M, you're telling me that you didn't know? When I called her and she was like, yeah, all I know is that she lives near me. You knew exactly where she lived at. You see my ex-girlfriend car there all summer and did not tell me. So anyway,
somebody got to see me.
She drives by. I try to wave her down, like, girl, get in the car. I pulled off and I'm following her. Mind you, we're all laughing and geeking. Like, what are the chances that she's here? So off rip, she pulls down the window once I get next to her at a red light. She's like, I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be a part of this. And then pulls off. She goes to the liquor store. You see? That's what she
I'm straight.
Like, for real. Like, I talked to my brother.
I'm Gucci.
She knew. She knew. Her saying I want to be a part of this, she knew everything. So eventually, Auntie doesn't come outside. They called the cops on me.
Okay, I know you know what's finna happen.
The cops came, and I didn't do anything. I'm on public property. I didn't step on nobody's porch. I don't know I didn't even know which house was hers for her to say I did anything. So at this point,
you're menacing.
I didn't leave when the cops got there. I stayed there because I didn't do anything illegal.
You menacing at this point. You tripping out.
So I get there, the cop comes up to me and tells me, yeah, I've never seen people stay at the crime scene. I said, crime scene? I said, where's the crime? He's like, okay. I said, you're going to let me walk away right now. He's like, all right. I got in my car and I left, right? That night, my ex-girlfriend calls me.
That's all you can
She's like, I'm coming over. I'm so sorry. I want to be with you. Text me these apologies saying she never wanted that girl. She always wanted me. She was with her for the money. The girl pays her phone bill. The girl pays her car note, this and the third, blah, 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 all that. I said, I don't want to be back with you. I don't.
$300.
So at this point,
that's crazy.
It's weeks or something.
You throwing your stud body out to anybody.
$300
max.
Right? At this point, I'm driving around. I'm taking some DoorDash orders, and my friend called me.
Ain't nobody got no money.
No, my bestie. She called me. She's like, "Yeah,
I'm saying you do that. You ain't got no money."
And your ex-girlfriend just cornered me for pulling up at her crib. When we pulled up, trying to jump me in the mall. I sped to the mall. Got there. I see Auntie. This is my first time seeing her up close for real. Because every time I ever seen her when I was dating my ex-girlfriend, like way back when, I would see her far away. Or I wouldn't pay her no mind because she's older and she's our friend's aunt. You know what I mean? Like, I never really stopped to talk to her.
So she is somebody's aunt.
She's an older woman. So at this point, I get to the mall and I'm walking. I see my friend arguing with them down yonder. And as I'm walking up, I'm looking around. I'm like, where's the girl at? Like, where's Auntie at? She's standing right in front of me and she keep looking past me. She like this. She don't even want to make eye contact with me because she knows how wrong she is.
Yeah.
So at that point, I start recording. I got to record in the audience. When I tell you I embarrassed her in that moment, I embarrassed her. I ended up getting banned. Put that motherfucker up. For embarrassing her. Everybody with ears heard that she was a home wrecking. Yeah. Everybody with ears heard, recorded everything, posted it to my Instagram. Everything. And in the video, she was like, you're mad because I've been with your girl all summer. I said, how do you sound? You sound like a home wrecker. She's like, yeah, and I am a home wrecker. Yeah. She was like, and I do this, that, and the third, blah, 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 whatever. Right? I embarrassed her in the mall so bad. She wanted me to put my hands on her so I could go to jail. Was never going to do that.
Yeah, they always
smarter
do.
than that. Like, you don't know who you're messing with.
They always do.
So at this point, embarrassed her in the mall, posted that on Instagram. about how she was messing with someone's like girl. Like, what do you think you're gonna get? So at this point, after that, what happens? Oh, I go my separate ways, minding my business, doing what I gotta do in life. At this point, R, right? The girl R, her. So she hits me up randomly. She says, I miss you. She was like, I'm sorry about everything that happened. She was like, Auntie and your ex-girlfriend are evil people, and I don't want to be around them no more. She's like, I can't be around them. So why I befriend her for a couple months to get information and then blocked her again. And she told me a lot of stuff. She told me that Auntie sits and she talks about me. She talks about how beautiful I am. Because she said it to me on the phone. She was like, you're so beautiful. I said, how the hell do you know what I look like? Yeah. She was like, because she goes through my phone, this, that, and the third. So Auntie sits and she talks about me. Auntie's obsessed with me. Auntie has an obsession with me. Clearly because of how her age. She feels like she has to keep my ex-girlfriend. And she's scared that my ex-girlfriend's going to leave her for someone young and hot.
Yeah.
Like, girl, get in your age bracket. Date in your age bracket. Then you wouldn't have to deal with this.
Don't look like you, kid.
So, apparently, my ex-girlfriend wanted to have a poly relationship between Auntie and I. And she knew I wasn't going to go for it, so that's why she was lying on something. I don't know. But I just wanted to tell y'all that story, because I feel like that was a messed up situation. Like, that really broke my heart. Right after this situation, I couldn't even smoke anymore because I was so, like, messed up mentally. Smoking made it worse. So I had to let the marijuana go.
That sucks for you.
This affected me so bad I couldn't even get out. Yeah. That's how bad it affected me.
Dang.
But that is the story of how my ex-girlfriend was dating our friend's aunt. And yes, if you guys are wondering, they are still together today. They are still together.
Well, I mean, hey.
Happily together. And I wish them the best, you know what I mean? God stopped me from being with someone I didn't need to be with. That was a blessing. It really was. So yeah. I'm grateful that is over. It tore me apart. It really tore me apart. I never loved anyone the way I loved this girl. I never had a relationship like the one I had.
She about to like crying that.
I never had.
You hear that?
Like
breaking in her voice.
It was different. Like towards the end, it was really bad. But we had a good relationship. We did everything together. We traveled together. But apparently,
you missed this girl.
My ex-girlfriend wanted to be wined and dined and chased. She said, "Mind you, my ex-girlfriend's a dyke. She wanted to be the femme. Apparently, she wanted to get taken care of. She wanted flowers, all kinds of stuff." Go be the femme over there and stay happy. I told Auntie, I said, what happened to me is going to happen to you. She's going to cheat on you and she's going to leave you. But more power to them. That is the story of how my ex-girlfriend was cheating on me with our friend's 35-year-old aunt. If y'all want to see what she looked like, I'll show y'all. She don't look nothing like this. And you know, looks are not everything, clearly. Yeah. This is a great example of looks.
Yeah, I ain't going to hold you. She kind of look alright on her TikTok. If you would see that girl, you'd be like, what? She looks her age. She looks like a... Never mind. Looks are not everything. She look
but
like?
She ain't got nothing on me. That's all I'm going to say, y'all. Okay, so like I said, part 5. We're on the...
But yeah, she clearly still missed this girl for sure. Let's get that one out the way for sure. And like her girlfriend, foul. Her ex girlfriend, foul. I mean, usually how you get them, how you meet them is how it starts, how it's gonna end, basically. Yeah, nah, it's not gonna end well. She was right. That ain't even her hating. That's just how it's just gonna take time. That's the thing about that karma, man. It can happen today, it can happen tomorrow, it can happen a week from now, it can happen a year. It's gonna happen. So yeah, ain't no set time limit on that. You gotta let that one have. You gotta let her have that. You clearly still hurt. You really legitimately need to work on yourself, because every time you brought her up, your voice started cracking. Crack. That's only supposed to happen like the first week or so of y'all to break up. But like, if this been that long ago and you still every time you like mention her name or the situation, you probably shouldn't have told this story. You probably still, because you clearly in your story that you were telling that made you look like the victim hero and the, you know what I'm saying, and the vigilante or whatever. You kind of look bad at some of it. You kind of like shit. Like the whole you get into it with the police about something you did. You put up on them. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, it's you kind of gotta leave if they tell you to leave. You're obstructed. You're gonna go to jail. Like shit. And it was like what? Like I mean y'all up north, yeah, they make you show your ID over there. Like if they have to ask. If you don't show it, you go to jail. That's how they get you. I don't know how you don't know that. I'm from Alabama and I know that. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Yeah, yeah. God dang, yeah. There's some chicken tenders around here, man. I need to tighten up.